All right, so this is a little bit of a niche video. I just want to help you guys out. If you're either recording videos in front of your camera or if you are recording a voiceover and you've been noticing that when you record the stuff, it doesn't sound super natural or it doesn't sound exactly like you, I just want to help you guys out by showing you something that helped me a little bit get to a better place with that and get to it sounding a little bit more natural. So what I used to do is normally I would write down my entire script. Sometimes I write it word for word. Sometimes I would write bullet points and I do different methods like that. But mainly it was writing. Like mainly I was writing that stuff out. But the main thing with that is that it really is a little bit more optimized for being written out, because if you're writing it out and you're looking at it, it might look nice. It might seem nice because it's written out and that's what you're optimizing it for. So when I was writing these scripts, they looked very nice, but I noticed that I was using a whole bunch of words that I wouldn't use normally when I was talking. I was doing all these things and adding stuff in there that just didn't come out right when I had to record the video. So the method that I found recently that has really helped me a lot and helped me get to a better place with that is basically just talking out my scripts first. So what I do is instead of writing it out, I'll get my phone and I'll go on my notes app, and then on there you can go to the little microphone icon on there, and then you'll be able to tap on that and you'll be able to speak out your script. So you just kind of brain dump it, just say whatever you want. You don't have to really think too much about it, and then you'll allow yourself to get a little bit of a rough outline of your script. And I think that it just comes out way better because all you have to do is have your original main idea for your script. You have that main idea and then you basically just talk from that. Just allow it to talk out. You don't really have to think too much about it, because when you're speaking it, if you need to think, you just pause and then you allow yourself to speak the next thing that you have for that. But I think that when I was saying it out loud and I was just talking it out, it allowed me to really see like, okay, is this coming out how I want it to? Like, does it sound good? Does it sound like me? Does it sound natural? And that was just way better than having to write it word for word, because when I was writing it word for word, when I would get up on the camera and I would record it, it was completely different than I thought it was when I was writing it down. When you're speaking it out, it's already kind of you. It's already a kind of in your style, in the way that you speak. So when you get up on the camera or you're recording a voiceover, it's going to be in the way that you speak already. And then since you've already kind of spoken it out, once you get up on the camera and you have to speak it, all of a sudden that memory of what you were saying is going to click. So you don't have to look at your script the whole time while you are saying it. But then also it's allowed me to get way more content out, because when I'm speaking on a topic that I'm already interested in, like I'll come up with video ideas throughout my day and then I'll just go and I'll speak on them. It allows me to be excited when I'm going over there, because normally when I would write out my scripts, I hate writing. So I would procrastinate a lot on having to write out my scripts, or I was just like not excited about it. So I think that probably went a little bit into the scripts and how I was writing them. But when I'm speaking it and I'm just saying it out loud, it comes out more enthusiastic. It comes out more passionate, because I'm allowed to just go and I'm allowed to flow and get out this thing that I wanted to talk about, or get out this thing that I think can really help somebody. And it kind of feels like you're just having a one-on-one conversation with somebody. So just try to think through that while you are speaking out your script, and then it's going to come out better when you actually have to record it. But then you're also able to take this one step further. So after you have spoken it out and after you've gotten out the rough outline of it, what you're going to do, well, there's two options you could do. The first one is you just get a speaking framework. So you basically just have a speaking framework. You can look it up on Google. It's simple. And then you put this brain dump into that speaking framework. You kind of get like bullet points for that, or you can go to ChatGPT and you can ask it to put your brain dump, just copy and paste your brain dump into ChatGPT, and then ask it to move that into a speaking framework or into a kind of outline for your video. And it'll kind of summarize it and it'll put it nice and concise for you. So then that just takes this entire brain dump that was just scattered around and it puts it into a nice outline for you. And that just makes it way better when you actually have to do the recording. And it just makes the process way more fun overall, because normally what I do is I'll go out and I'll go on a walk and I'll try to kind of just speak out the script, and you kind of just think about, like, if you were talking to somebody on that walk, how would you explain this concept, or how would you explain this topic, or how would you talk about it? And it just comes out way more naturally. It comes out way more passionately, because you are excited to talk about that with that person anyways. This was a big thing for me to realize and a big thing for me to change up about my videos, and it just really helped me out overall. And I hope that this can also help you guys out. But of course, if you're watching this, you probably are interested in how you can perfect your craft on YouTube. So if you want to know how to do that, then go ahead and watch this video right here.